I'm Sheena and I'm one of the Gym Jams, along with Jane, Arleen and Mary and our friend Candy Cat. And we're going to bring you a gymnastic related movement session that you can do in your homes with your grown-ups or with your brothers and sisters. But before we start, we need to make sure we're safe. So have you got some space around you? And is the floor safe so you won't trip or slip? Right, this week we're going to go on a travelling adventure. I've got my bicycle, and inside Candy Cat's basket, let's see what we've got. We've got a little truck with a zookeeper, and there's a little tiger inside. We've then got a helicopter. We've then got a motorbike. And I think the last thing Candy Cat has in his basket is he has a big ship. Right, now before we start, we're going to see if we can do Candy Cat's favourite rhyme. So are you ready to stand up? Can you stretch up very tall? Can you crouch down very small? Can you jump out very wide? Can you rock from side to side? Shall we do it again? Ready? Can you stretch up very tall? Can you crouch down very small? Can you jump out very wide? Can you rock from side to side? Well done. Now, before I hand you over to Jane, I need you to go looking for a couple of things. I want you to see if you can go and find a pair of socks, and then can you find a cord. It could be the cord from your dressing gown, or if you have a skipping rope, it could be a skipping rope, but a piece of cord would be lovely. Okay, right. I want you to pause the video and go and find these things, and I'll see you later.
Hello children, today is all about different ways to travel. We've got Noddy with us today, travelling in his car with big ears. We've got Candy Cat, and Candy Cat has travelled up to the top of the tower. Would you like to say good morning, Candy Cat, to the boys and girls? Good morning. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to pretend that we're going on holiday today. And let's see how we can get on our holiday. Can we drive a car like Noddy? Can you hold your wheel? And let's zoom around to drive on a holiday. Zoom in. Beep, 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 beep. Turn your wheel. Great, round we go. Zooming, zooming. Okay, how about travelling on a train? Can you have your train wheels ready? And we're going to jump on the train. Jump, jump, toot, 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 toot. Great work. Jumping along on the train. Brilliant. What about an aeroplane? Can you stretch out your wings and zoom around in an aeroplane? Zoom. Here we go. Zooming round. Great work. What about travelling on a bike? Can you sit down on the floor? Put your hands back behind you. You can lean on your elbows. Pick up your feet and pedal. Pedal that bike all the way to your holiday. Great pedalling. And what about in a boat? Let's sit in that nice pike shape that you've learned. So legs straight, toes pointed. This is our boat. And can you row your boat across the water to your holiday? Here we go. Pull the oars, pull the oars. Good work. Now, we're going to go to somewhere where the sun shines brightly. Can you do that? Shall we make the sun shine brightly? Shall we stand up and do our sunshine? Ready? The sun shines brightly. We're also going to go somewhere where the sea, can you make your waves? There's the water. The sea is very blue. Now you might have seen where we're going in the movies. So can you get your binoculars? See if you can see where we're going. Okay. So we're going to do some of those actions again to music this time. I'll put the music on, you get ready. So starting your car, here we go.
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two.
Beep, 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 beep.
Fun and laughter on a
Summer holiday.
No more worries for me or you, or week or two.
Ready for the
We're
sun?
going where the sun shines brightly. We're going
Make your
where the
waves.
sea is blue.
Have you seen it in the movies?
Now let's see if it's true.
On your train.
Everybody
Jump
has a
along.
summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to.
Toot toot.
We're going on a summer holiday.
Great.
To make our dreams come true. For me and you.
Can we be a plane? Soaring around in the sky. Lovely aeroplanes. Can you sit down now? Ready?
We're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's
On your
true.
bicycle, so sit back
Everybody has a
and
summer
ride your bike.
holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer
cycling.
holiday to make
We're
our
nearly
dreams come true. For
Let's
me
sit
and
up.
you.
Finish on our boat. Great work. Good job. I will see you later. I'm going to pass you over to Arleen. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, this time this is where you're going to need your piece of rope or string, whatever it is you've got. And we're going to put it down on the floor and we're going to put it into a circle. It doesn't matter if it's not a perfect circle because we're going to use that in a minute. But we're going to be going on a journey. I wonder, are we going to go on the road in a car? No. Are we going to go in the air, in an aeroplane? No. Are we going to go on the sea, in a boat? No. We're going in a rocket. And this is why we've got this in a circle, because this is going to be our rocket. So are you ready? We're going to squat down and we're going to be counting backwards from 5. Ready for our lift off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast. Now your rockets roaring, buzzing far. Now we're going to slow down and land on the distant star. And we need to put our space suits on. So lift your foot up and then put the other foot in. Now I'm going to put my arm in. Now the other arm. And mine's got a zip. What about yours? And mine's silver as well. Lift it right up. Now what else do I need? Space boots. Get the space boot. Put them on. Now the other space boot. And a space helmet. Space gloves big, but they've got giant steps in the ground. So let's step on the big giant steps. So bend the front leg, get the back leg straight, and reach to get that giant step. Bend the front leg, back leg straight. Have a look around. Yeah, okay, let's get in our moon buggy. Step inside, turn it on. The wheels are tiny to start with, and the wheels get bigger. Up over the rocks, over the rocks again. Look, aliens live, look, they move down there, they live here as well. Go on your hands and knees and swoop down. Legs together, hands by the shoulders and straighten. And again, swoop down. Legs together and straighten. Oh look, and there's more. Sit in your tuck. Knees to the chest. And they're all crawling around. Sit in the pike. Oh, they're crawling on my legs again. Legs together. And open the legs wide into the straddle. Knees up to the ceiling. Toes pointed. And all of the little aliens are crawling about. They're so cute. And they're going down the leg. And then they're going down the other leg as well. Really cute. Legs together, we better make our way back. So let's get into our moon buggy again. Step inside, start it up. Wheels tiny, and then get bigger. And it's driving, it's going up over the rocks and down. And make your way, step out of your moon buggy. And unlatch this rocket. Step inside your rocket and get ready for liftoff. Squat down and count from 5 backwards. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! And now, hopefully, you'll be going on another journey with one of the leaders, and that's Mary.
Thanks, Arleen. Hi, children. Are you ready to make your muscles nice and strong? We need strong muscles for gymnastics, don't we? Well, I've got some song for you today all about travelling. Should we learn the actions? Are you ready? Now, if we have to go from A to B or from you to me, how are we going to travel? We might use a train. So let's use front support as our train. Come on, join in. Hands on the floor with your feet. Nice strong shape. And trains can go forwards. And they can go backwards. And when they get to a tunnel, you might want to bend your arms and do a little press up to go under the tunnel. Now the next thing is going to be a car. Now grown-ups, you might want to help your little ones to make sure they don't topple over. And we're going to be a car going over some speed bumps using our bunny jumps. Here we go. Do you remember bunny jumps? Well done. And the next one is an aeroplane. Let's use our arch shape lying down on the floor. Arms out. We're going to lift up and back down again. If it's a bit tricky, bend the legs and you can have your legs open as well. That makes it a little bit easier for you. Well done. And we're going to also go on a bicycle. You did that with Jane, didn't you? Do you remember? Sit on your bottoms. You can go down on your elbows and push those pedals. If you want to make it a little bit harder, put your hands behind. And if you're feeling really super cool today, why don't you hold on and pedal like that? Really good for our tummy muscles. Are you ready to start? Okay, let's start with some clapping. Should we start clapping? And I'll put the music on. Get ready. Here it comes. We're going to point to the letters A and B. Get ready with your finger. Get ready.
There are different ways of getting from point A to point B. There are different ways of getting from you to me. There are different ways to travel if you want to get away. Which one will we take today?
Which one? train.
Let's take the train.
Front support.
Let's take the train. The train goes choo choo choo. Let's take the train. Let's take the train. The train goes choo choo choo.
Get ready. Here it comes.
There are different ways of getting from point A to point B. There are different ways of getting from you to me. There are different ways to travel if you want to get away. Which one will we take today?
Bunny jumps in the
Let's
car.
take a car.
Come on, get.
Let's take a car. The car goes vroom, vroom, vroom.
Don't go too
Let's
high.
take a car. Let's take a car. The car goes vroom, vroom, vroom.
You didn't fall over, did you? Oh, good. Get ready.
There are different ways of getting from point A to point B. There are different ways of getting from you to me. There are different ways to travel if you want to get away. Which one will we take
Which
today?
one? Airplane. Come on.
Let's take an aeroplane. Let's take an aeroplane. The aeroplane flies so high. Let's take an aeroplane. Let's take an aeroplane. The aeroplane flies so high.
Well done, everybody. That was good. Hard work, though.
There are different ways of getting from point A to point B. There are different ways of getting from you to me. There are different ways to travel if you want to get away. Which one will we take today?
Do you remember the bicycle?
Let's take a bicycle. Let's take a bicycle. The bicycle bell goes ching ching ching. Let's take a bicycle. Let's take a bicycle. The bicycle bell goes ching ching ching.
Well done. Hands.
There are different ways of getting from point A to point B. There are different ways of getting from you to me. There are different ways to travel if you want to get away. Which one will we take today? Let's take a bike, let's take a train, let's take a car, let's take a plane. Which one will you take today?
Choo choo. Choo choo. Well done, everybody. Did you notice in our picture there were 5 things? There was one thing we didn't go on. What was it? Did you work it out? Was it the rocket? Doesn't matter though, because you had lots of rocket fun with Arleen, didn't you? Well done. So see you soon and take care. Bye.
Hello children again, lovely to see you. Right, we're going to do some balancing work now. So we're going to think about things that travel and we might need to balance. Let's start with a lift. You know when you go into a lift and the lift goes up and the lift goes down? Let's be the lift up at the top. Stretch up to the top. Now your doors open and in come the people into the lift. Close the doors and the lift is now going to travel down. Down it comes, down it comes, down it comes to the bottom. Are you balanced on your feet? Really well done. And the lift is going to go back up again. Up, 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 up. Right to the top. Open the doors. Close the doors. We've got more people in now and they want to go back down again. Down goes the lift. Down, down, down. The people are going to go out. Maybe some more are coming in and they want to go up. All the way up to the top. Well done. That was great balancing. Next, an aeroplane turning round in the sky. So, let's go down on the floor for this one. Your aeroplane, put your hands down, make your body long. Yeah, so this is your aeroplane. And the aeroplane is going to turn in the sky. Round it goes. Well done. Can you turn the other way with your aeroplane? This way. Round it goes. Okay, and straight. Great work. What about a tractor? Can you sit down in the tractor's seat? It's a big wheel in a tractor, and we're on a very bouncy track. Round we go. Can you bounce up and down the track? Woo. Make sure you stay balanced on your seat. Turn the wheel. Well done, good work. And the last one we're going to do today, let's think about a windmill. So we'll stand up. The sails of a windmill that go round and round and round on the windmill. So let's be the sails. You don't need your feet too far apart, but you can stretch your arms out. And we're going to see if we can turn the sails this way. Round they go. Are you managing to balance? And let's turn the sails this way. Woo! Round we go. And back up again. Shall we try again? This way. Round we go with those sails. And back up. Stay up straight. Stretch those arms. And round we go. This way. And up again. Good job. I'm going to pass you back to Arleen. See you later. Bye.
Hi again. Do you remember last time I got you to get your string and put it in a circle? Well, you need to do that again. Pause this for a moment if you need to get it ready, and then join us. Step inside your rocket and now just step out of it. And step backwards back into it. And this time we're going to jump out of it. So feet together, arms behind you, ready to swing up. Bend your knees and push from your feet. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Jump out of your space rocket and stretch to finish. Did you bend your knees when you landed? Step back again into your rocket. This time we're going to do the same thing. And make sure you land quietly, because then you'll bend your knees automatically. Bend your knees, ready? And stretch. And down. Back into a rocket. Shall we have another go? Down. Up it. And stretch. Back down. Okay, let's try it from one foot. You ready? Standing on one foot. Jump out to 2. Ready? Did you do that? Let's have another go. On one foot, make it very quick if you wobble in. 1 foot, jump to 2. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder. Step inside your rocket, step back again, because this time we're going to stand on one leg, jump to 2 in our space rocket and jump out again. Are you ready? On 1 foot, jump to 2 and jump straight back out and stretch. Are you landing quietly so that you bend your knees? Shall we have another go? Well done everybody, and now it's over to Jane.
Thanks, Arleen. We're going to do some work now using our fingers to do things. And I need you to get your dressing gown cord if you had one, or your rope or piece of string, maybe a rolled up tea towel or a towel, whatever you could bring to our room today. I've got my dressing gown cord here. Here we go. What I need you to do is hold one end. Can you hold it with both hands like this? So if you've got a tea towel or a piece of string, just hold one end of it. Now, this is going to be our fireman's hose, and it's travelled all the way to the fire, but now it's got to travel a bit further and be pulled out, ready to use by the fireman. Can you pull the hose out? Keep pulling till you get to the end, and they can put the fire out. And after the fire has been put out, we can pull the hose back onto the engine. Here it comes back onto the engine. Let's do that again, and this time we're going to put the fire out. So here's the hose, pass the hose out to the fireman, through it comes. Now keep hold of the end and let's be the fireman putting out that fire. Up and down. Is your fire out yet? Maybe round and round. Great work. Okay, now back to putting the hose back on the engine. So let's pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. One more maybe. And we've got it back on the engine. Now the firemen are very tidy people, aren't they? So they like to tidy their ropes and their hoses up. Can you stretch your fireman's hose out on the floor? If you've got the tea towel, just stretch the tea towel up on the floor, or whatever you've got. And we're going to roll it up. So here's mine, stretch it out on the floor. And I want you to just turn the end over and over and over, and it'll get bigger and bigger. See if you can wind up your hose. Keep going. You might be able to roll it along the floor. Pull it and roll it and pull it. Roll it all the way up until it's tidy to go back on the engine. Great job! Just before we finish, Candy Cat is going to travel along the wire from the big tower that she climbed. Are you ready, Candy Cat? So, here she comes. Yay! Great journey! Okay, we'll pass you back to Arleen and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye!
Hello again. For this one, you will need your piece of string again, or rope, whatever it is you've got. Put it into a circle again. Pause for a moment if you need to put that right. And you will also need your sock. I'm going to call this my moon rock. So I'm going to get my moon rock and I'm going to throw it up and see if I can catch it. Okay, don't throw it too high because you need to make sure you can catch it. Ready? If you're not catching it, don't throw it so high. Higher if you can catch it. Now I'm going to step back and I'm going to use my circle because I'm going to see if I can throw my moon rock into the circle. Oh, it bounced in and then out. Have another go yourself. I'm going to put Candy Cat in there and see if Candy Cat can catch it. Are you ready? Have another go. Keep having a go. If you can do it easily, go back even further and see if you can get your moon rock into your circle. Oh. Catch, Candy Cat. Yes.
Now it's time for our cool down. We're going to stretch out some of those muscles we've used today. Candy Cat and her friends are sitting in the gymnastic shapes that we're going to be using. Can you see which ones they are? I can see a tuck shape, I can see a pike shape, and I can see straddle. So should we put some music on and let's stretch out those muscles? Are you ready? Here it comes. Right, let's start with our ankles. Let's circle our ankles all the way around. Did jumping and landing with Arleen, didn't you? And back the other way. And the other foot. Get ready. Pretend to wind it off. And all the way back. Now let's get on a train. Climb aboard the train. Stretch those legs into pike. Here comes the train. We're going to go along the train track. Can you reach all the way down to your toes? All the way. Can you reach your toes? Yes, well done. Look out the window. What can you see? I like taking the train. That was good, wasn't it? Well done. Now we're going to go onto our hands and knees. We're going to pretend to be some speed bumps ready for our car. Backs up and down. And up again. Get into our car. Get ready. We're going to rock backwards. Ready? Beep, 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 beep. Hold on to the steering wheel. One more time. Look out the car window. What can you see? That was fun. Well done. Should we use our straddle now? Sit in straddle. Get our wrists. Ooh, make little waves. Little waves. Up and down, big waves. Oh, here comes the big aeroplane. Get ready. It's taking off. Go on, a bit further. So you stretch a bit further. Well done. Look out the window. What can you see? Well done. Great job. Now I don't know what your favourite one was, but I think mine was probably the pike. Like that one, sitting up nice and tall, stretching up and reaching down. Oh, tired. Oh yes, I am a bit tired actually. Oh, it was fun, but I think I'm ready for my tea. How about you? Well done. Good job, everybody. Now, I hope you enjoyed it and we'll see you soon. Over to Sheena. Bye.
Thank you, Mary. That's been fun travelling, particularly when we're in rockets and in aeroplanes. We're now going to come back to the roads and we're going to look at the differences between a car and a motorbike. Now, a car has a steering wheel which we turn to make us change directions. To make us go faster in a car, we have an accelerator pedal on the floor, which I have to push with my foot. On the other side, and with my other foot, I have the brake pedal, and that makes me stop. But I have another brake. I have a brake that's called a hand brake, and I have to pull that brake up to make me stop. On a motorbike, you have handlebars, which you move to make the motorbike go in different directions. Also on the handlebars, you have the accelerator, which makes it go faster, and you twist that, and then it also has a brake, which you squeeze, and that makes the bike stop. It doesn't matter whether you're in a car, a motorbike, or on a bicycle. When you see a red traffic light, what do you have to do? Stop. What do you do when you see a green traffic light? Did you guess? Go! I know a song about a bicycle and some traffic lights. Shall we sing it together? Are you ready? I had a little bicycle, I brought it in the shop, and when I see the big red light, I know I have to stop. I have a little bicycle, I ride it to and fro, and when I see the big green light, I know it's time to go. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a big clap and a pat on the back. And that's all from the Gym Jams this week. So bye-bye from all of us, and we'll see you again soon.